Hi friends, and welcome back to the farm. This week we are celebrating someone very special. In fact, she's not even here yet. My cousin is having a little baby and we are throwing her a Cutie themed baby shower. And we are all over the moon. So, I am going to take you along, and each of the details of the shower was planned with so much love and so much thoughtfulness that I can't wait to show it to you. And I hope it turns out just the way I planned. So follow along and I'll show you how we did it. So it is the week of the baby shower and I'm just doing some prep work. Today's Thursday, the shower's on Sunday, and all my flowers arrive tomorrow. So I'm trying to get all the non-flower things done before that starts. So here's what I'm doing today. I'm getting out all of our platters for the dessert table and labeling them with what will go on them. Like the macarons, our zucchini cookies, which are our like family, I guess they're like a butter cookie. My Aunt Mimi, which is the mommy-to-be's grandmother who passed away, used to make a mandarin orange cake, so we're going to put it on this really pretty cake stand that I got for my wedding. And so my Aunt Mimi passed away and she used to be famous for her mandarin orange cake, so that's going to go on the orange themed dessert table. So these are just some of the platters that we have out and labeled, and I'll put them in a tub so they're ready to go for Sunday. And then I don't have to think about what we need that morning. I'm gonna throw our inspiration picture in here just so you know what we're working towards. So my flower early came nice and early this morning, a little after 5. So I am gonna get the flowers unpacked and in water and their stems cut, hopefully before my little monkey wakes up because he is off today. So let's get started. So I have a confession. I'm doing a flower arrangement style that I've never done before. And I was a little anxious ordering for the event because I just didn't know how much to order, or I don't know. Sometimes when I have events that are really important to me, I get a little anxious when ordering because I want to make sure everything goes together nicely. All the colors go together nicely. And I feel like there are a lot of boxes here, but there might not be as much stuff in each box that I think. So I think we'll be okay. I don't want to over order and have a lot left over and spend more money, but I don't want to under order and like short us. All right, so I have to work my way through the front boxes so I can get to more buckets and the hose at the steps. So let's try this. So now everything is at least in water. I still have to cut everybody's stems, strip all the leaves, and take the rest of the packaging off. But yeah, let me show you. So we have salvia, hydrangea, eucalyptus. Now I got a couple of different types of roses. The centerpieces are going to be orange and pink. I feel like I have a lot more pink than orange, and these came in a little more orange than I would have liked, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. So these are like a whitish pink, And these are a pinker pink, and hopefully when these open, it'll give me more of that orange. We have some feverfew stocks and snapdragons, more eucalyptus over there. What color are those roses? So these are like a peachier color. More greens. And here are all like the really precious things, like ranunculus and poppies. These are the things that cost way more money per bunch. Hopefully these will give me some of that orangey color. I'm not really looking for orange. I'm looking for more of like a sherbet color. And here's more of those whitish pinks. So hopefully we could bring this all together. So it's about a little after 8 and I'm gonna take a break because it's Friday and my Uncle Pete, who is 91, takes all my cousins out to breakfast every Friday. If you can make it. If you can't make it, you know, if you have to work or... But Marky has off school today, so I'm gonna make sure that I make it to breakfast this morning so he can see Marky and Marky can see all my cousins. So we're heading to breakfast.
I'm going to be with my dad now and everybody's breakfast, but I have to go within 5 points, so I can swing over there and just do a quick FaceTime. All right.
So while I'm out here stripping roses, I figured we could have a chat. I'm going to tell you the game plan for the shower. Right now I'm stripping koala roses, I think they're called. K-A-H-A-L-A. These are one of my favorites because they open up so pretty. Like the center's a little lighter, the outside's a little darker, and it's just this really pretty, like, salmon-y color. So I'm just taking the leaves and the thorns off. So this weather is wild. You know, the beginning of the week it was 90 degrees and now it's 60 and rainy and cold, which I'm grateful for because of the flowers. Like if it was 90 degrees, I'd have to put them all in my house and turn the air up. So this is helping me actually, but I'm freezing out here stripping flowers. You may see me get my coat out soon. And I don't want to turn the air up because we have the chicks inside and I want to keep them warm. So maybe God is doing me a favor and turning on the air for me this weekend. So I'm just stripping these roses and I'm going to tell you the game plan. So the game plan is we have, I think, 52 people coming to the shower, and instead of doing a round tables, I'm gonna do a long table and put everybody at it. And we'll see how this goes. So my plan, it's 6 9-foot tables will fit everyone. So I'm gonna make these long pieces that'll fill the whole table, and in there will be 3 trees that I'm gonna make. So we'll see if I can pull this off. If you watch till the end of the video, you'll know if we pulled this off together. I've never done centerpieces like this before, so I am a little nervous, but you know, that's how you learn, is you do it and you figure it out and you get it together. So hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, I'm sure we'll make something beautiful and it'll work enough. So I figured out that each of the tables will require 4 of like longer centerpieces to fit the 9-foot table. So together that's 24 of the long centerpieces. So I'm hoping that I ordered enough flowers and greens to fill all that up. In addition to the flowers, we're gonna have 3, I found these really pretty vases for around the welcome sign. So we're gonna have 3 large vases of flowers. And then I'm gonna do a centerpiece for the welcome table. And flowers for the cake. And the rest we'll just use to decorate. Like, there's gonna be some high tops around, so I'll make little centerpieces for them. And there's gonna be, so for her bridal shower, we did a flower cart with a flower bar, and it was really pretty. It is actually featured in my flower bar video, like at the end when I did flower bars that I've done in the past. So if you want to check that out, or I could, I don't know. I feel like the flower bars are really pretty. So we're using the same, what I was getting at is we're using the same cart, and we're putting, the shower is Cutie themed. So a little Cutie is on the way. So it's all orange, pinks, stuff like that. So on the cart, we're adding like a fringed top, and I'm gonna do a garland of like greens and oranges and maybe like a few flowers in there to hang like little clothes off the cart. And I want to do a little basket on the cart too. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And hopefully we can get it all done and it'll look beautiful. So stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll be making all the centerpieces. So it'll be a little bit of a learning curve, but you'll be learning with me. But I hope you're all having a great week. And it's Memorial Day weekend. So I hope you're doing something fun. If you are doing something fun, let me know in the comments where you are and what you're doing. Because it's not going to be warm in New Jersey. It's going to be awfully rainy and gross. But hopefully you're doing something fun somewhere else. So I'm gonna put these in water and see how they do, how much they open, because I really want them really open for Sunday. So if they're not open enough by the end of today, tonight I'll probably bring them in the house to have them open more. But I'll keep you posted, okay? So I'm gonna strip like a million more roses and we'll go from there. Well, we're on to the pink roses. And I feel like they're a little too bubblegummy for what I want, but maybe once they open, they'll be lighter. And I wanted to give you an update on my health coaching endeavor that I'm doing. We're almost at the end of our first week of my first 6-round course, and it's really fun. I'm very excited about it. I finally passed my certification. So I'm an official Fasterway to Fat Loss health coach, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. My girls are doing great. I have 8 of them in my group, and they're just being so consistent and checking in every night, and I love it. They're telling me how much water they're drinking, so I'm really enjoying it. And I'm starting to like plan out things that I want to talk about with them. I think next week, well, Fasterway is a program, and they give you an app with a daily workout and macro counting, and it has like a bunch of trackers in their app, and they really do make it super easy to like hit all your lifestyle goals. But I like want to add some things to it. Like I want to talk about blood sugar control, because you know that's a key in bringing down inflammation in your body. I want to talk about like lifestyle things that are easy that they can do to reduce blood sugar spikes. I'm probably going to talk about cholesterol a little bit. So I'm like getting into it and planning out my 6 weeks so that they have lots of good information, and yeah. So it's been fun. And I didn't think I would like it this much. And I really do. Like I look forward to hearing from them and how they're doing every day. So I hope it keeps being this source of positivity, and they're keeping me accountable. Like the other night I worked out at 9 o'clock at night. Whereas before I would just been like, oh, it's late, I should go to bed, I need sleep. But no, I like got up after I put Marky to bed and did my workout so that I was accountable to them. So I think it's good for all of us. I am trying to drink my water. That's always my downfall, but I'm working on it. And yeah, so if anybody is interested in like a lifestyle-based coaching program, I'll put my link down below. I think we run 6-week courses, like we start one every 2 weeks. I think my next one is June 15th, I think. And this next month, in the month of June, the 1st to the 14th, they're running like a special that you can try out the app before you commit to the 6 weeks for $40. It's like their belly blast or something. I'm still learning all these things about the company, but I really like the way they do things, so I appreciate it. So if you wanted to try it out and try out the belly blast, I will put I think I can put the link in the description below. I am new to all this YouTube stuff, so I'm just barely getting by editing, which I'm sure you all know. I am a nurse by trade, not a influencer or editor or any of that kind of stuff. Like in nursing, like being a nurse practitioner, we look at our computer all day long when we see patients and we chart on them. And when you get home, that's the last thing you want to do is look at a computer. So I kind of never take the time to figure out things on the computer unless I have to. And this is forcing me to have to. So there's my learning curve, is learning technology, because I'm old and there was no computers when I was little. So, you know, so here we are. So these, hopefully they'll open up really pretty. But as I get things more unwrapped, I can put the colors together and make sure that they kind of meld together. All right, gonna do some more roses. I'll check back. So I walked out to the flower field to see what peonies I have available to put in the centerpieces today. So I'm gonna get to picking. It is cold. I had put my coat away and now I'm back in it. And it's May. I'm picking peonies in a coat. Isn't that wild? I think it is. So let me show you what's out here right now. So I have a lot of these pink ones, which I think will be perfect to kind of meld the whites and the pinks and the oranges and peaches together. There's more of the pink down there. I don't think my darker reddish pink are gonna work, but I'm gonna cut them anyway, and we'll see what we have. So it's starting to rain now, but this is what I got before it rained, and I think they're gonna be perfect, so I'm really excited. They're nice, pretty soft pink, and some of them were just opening, so they'll be perfect for tomorrow. So I'm happy. So I'm gonna get inside before it starts to pour. I am not normally a fan of Oasis floral foam because I think it kills the environment. But since this is the first time I'm doing this design, I am using it. And in the future, I'll figure out a better way. So first, we take it and we soak it, because this is what our flowers are going into. Now I'm gonna cover it with chicken wire. I just put it on a long tray, just a plain plastic tray. Now, I have no idea if this is the proper way to do this, but it's what's working in my head. How I think it'll work for the design. And I feel like that's the way most florists operate. So they just have to figure things out. Because their designs are always changing. And there might be an easier way, but for now, it's what we're doing. I'm just tying. Whatever. It all together. And then our flowers are gonna go in here. And I'm gonna do this 24 more times. So I'll check back. So we have finished all the holders, all 24, and we're ready to green them up. So I have my little setup here. And then all my greens ready for all of them. So here we go. Well, it's several hours later and I'm questioning my life choices, but I have finished greening all 24 of the centerpieces, and I am going to green the tops of the trees so I can show you that. But there are greens all over my house. Let me show you. Basically, anywhere that I had a surface under my table, the chair, the floor, all over the kitchen. There are greens. Okay, we're back. I really wasn't gonna film this because I'm getting tired. But it looks too cool not to. So I'm gonna turn it around and show you the one I did, and then I'll show you how to do it. So tomorrow we're gonna have a long table, and there's gonna be 3 of these trees. And I made it from a fake tree off of Amazon that I cut the leaves off and then zip tied flower foam to, and then put real greens in there. And I stuck some of our fake oranges in there so it looks like an orange tree. So let's do it. So the key is to anchoring it because it gets top heavy once you add all the greens and the flower foam to it. Okay, so I've cut most of the leaves off. I've shimmied some zip ties through the branches. And now I'm gonna zip tie the Florafloam with the chicken wire onto it on both sides. You ready, Freddie?
Yes. Let me get in position here. So this is where I'm holding it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe up
Where do you
or
want
down.
Maybe what?
Maybe just up or down. There you go. Perfect. That should hold it.
Good.
Thank you. We should let that go. Keep on first. Oh man, I switched to the tie on white.
Oh, I think that happens.
Good. Take it off for a second. I hate when that happens too.
That's what you meant to do.
That's what I meant to do. Check it out first. Okay.
I know you want this.
Good there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go.
There you go.
I hope there's 1 inch in this house that doesn't have to be there.
I did it so.
Okay. Now we're gonna green them up. Oh. The tree is all greened up, and I will put flowers and oranges on it later.
It's where the magic happens.
Where the magic happens.
More magic. More magic. Whoa, there's some magic. Hold on, there's more magic. More magic.
And here we are, day of, when all the little pieces get to come together and make one beautiful display. All the little details and all the big details that we had planned for weeks prior to this event all came together in about 45 minutes. But we did it, and I was so proud of us. I'm gonna be honest, I did not do a great job filming when I was putting in the flowers for the centerpieces or the trees. It got late and I got tired, and I was just trying to get done as quickly as possible. But my cousin did get a few clips of all the flowers that came out. And the next day came along and we were up and at it again. And the way things turned out, my heart was truly full. It was a beautiful day spent surrounded by family, celebrating our family's soon-to-be newest member. Life gets busy, and sometimes these special gatherings remind us just how important it is to slow down. Catch up with the ones that we don't get to see a lot, share some laughs, and enjoy being together. I was happy with how everything turned out. The decorations were beautiful, and seeing all the little details come together made all the hard work worth it. I'm especially grateful for my cousin Regina, the soon-to-be grandmother, for trusting my vision for her daughter's baby shower and allowing me to be part of such a special day for our family. Most of all, it was wonderful celebrating a sweet little baby who was already so loved. We are counting down the days until we get to meet this little cutie and welcome her into the world. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with us. If you enjoyed coming along for the shower preparations and celebration, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on the farm. Have a great day.